Good day, everyone. One of the questions I get a lot is why did I quit my job? And the answer is it's not really about quitting my job. Um, the way I'd like to explain it, and this is something that I read in a book from Grant Cardone just about a month ago that actually put things into perspective and put them into better sense for me, was that I felt burnt out. I really felt burnt out because of a lot of things in life and in work, in family and relationships, and the things that I was trying to do for myself, and just in general, I felt burnt out. And what Grant Cardone talks about in his book is that he believes, or he states, and for me it makes sense, is that a lot of us have a goal that we're shooting for, or something that we're working towards, and along the way, we lose focus on that goal and we get sidetracked. We start spending more time on these little side branches or side roads um, as we're kind of working towards our goal. And then we kind of lose sight of that goal. And we end up spending a lot of time focusing on these little side branches that don't make sense to us. So the question, why did I quit my job? The question should not be why did I quit my job. The question should be is why did you change everything in your life and turn it upside down? And the answer to that is that deep down in my gut, I felt that I needed to. And I felt that I needed to so bad that it was worth my life. And what do I mean by that? What I mean by that is I was so stressed out and so burnt out on so many things. And partly I was burnt out about them because I deep down knew what I wanted to do, how I want to live my life, where I wanted to go. And I was spending so much time on all these little side roads that I got to a point where, well, it's two things. Well, several things caused this, but I got to a point where my blood pressure was high. I couldn't get it down. I was, I believe, pre diabetic. I had a knot on the side of my neck that a massage therapist once recommended I get it checked out because she thought it might be some type of cancer or something. I was losing my hair. My hair was about half gray, half black, actually, about a year and a half ago. I was having a lot of sinus issues. Having a lot of aches and pains. I couldn't even fall asleep. I had a very hard time falling asleep. In some instances, my blood pressure got so high that I went to the emergency room in the matter of a couple of years. I think about three or four times. I thought I was going to have a heart attack. And then from sitting all day, my sacrum was hurting. And I know that because my wife's a chiropractor. But my sacrum was hurting so much from sitting all the time that I couldn't sit anymore. And I couldn't lay down. And I couldn't even exercise anymore because it hurt so much. So the question was, why did I quit my job? And it's not about quitting my job. It's I really needed to take care of me. And luckily, my wife and I were at a point where we could take so many months off to try to decide and do other things. And so all of those ailments are reasons why I had to basically put my life upside down. And and I mean upside down because, we changed everything. My wife had a chiropractic office, she sold it. I had a job, I quit, and we decided to go live in Guatemala. Anyways, I will tell you guys more about our travels here soon. Uh, but the point is, a year later, about a year and 2 months later, I am growing hair. It's blacker than gray. Um, my beard is growing in pretty good. I don't know. I think it's still a little bit gray. I'm kind of trying to work on it. I'm not coloring my hair. The knot in my neck is gone. I don't have that anymore. I sleep like a baby. My sinus issues are pretty much not completely gone, but they're still there, but not as bad as they were. My back, my sacrum is good. I'm able to work out. My blood pressure's down. I lost weight. All the aches and pains I used to get on my legs and in my on my calves or my feet, just kind of pains, they're gone. Um, and so it really, for me, it was kind of life changing for me to change everything, in order for me to pay attention to some of the things that make me better, so I could live longer. Uh, and I think deep down inside, I knew that I needed to change things up in order for me to be able to live longer. And that is the reason why I quit my job. It wasn't about my job. Um, it was because I needed to make a big change in my life so that I could live for a long time. So I can experience a lot of things, see a lot of things, do things, meet new people, and grow old in order to be able to see my children grow old with their children. And that's about it. I don't know. I feel good. I feel really good, actually, like ultra good. I've been exercising. I've been reading a lot. I've been concentrating on things that are important to me. I've been reading a ton, exercising, intermittent fasting. My wife and I got into some oils that we used to do before, in order for our hair, for our skin, and I don't know, kind of foo-foo stuff. But anyways, I guess the teaching in this, if there's any teaching in this, is that you really need to listen to your gut. And if you're not feeling healthy, you're not feeling well, you could sit down and evaluate what's going on with your life, and see where that burnout is happening and see what's happening with you, in order for you to make changes so that you can live a better life. And then here's the other thing, with me quitting and my wife selling her business and us moving to another location. The funny thing is that I started to realize what is actually ailing me that I didn't even know was ailing me in those locations. So, uh, for the most part, we ate pretty healthy, but it turns out that there are some foods that I was eating here that I thought were healthy, and they were actually impacting my health. When we were in Guatemala, uh, one of the things that I noticed that impacted me there is we used to live by a volcano, and on the days that the volcano would come towards us, where the wind would blow towards where we were located at, my sinuses were just awful. I couldn't bear it, and I'm not a person that likes to take drugs, or likes to take anything for the pain, and so then I realized that I had some very severe issues with my sinuses because of the climate. And then, so anyways, that's the other benefits that we found out from us moving around. So anyways, I hope you guys have a good day. Hope this helps somebody.